Hey guys, it is Saturday here in West Virginia, and as promised, we're going to take a peek at the 2023 SEMA Chase Square Body. And here he is. It is actually a really nice looking truck. Usually, I'm not much into the color, like color chrome, I guess I would call it, or anodized looking pieces on a vehicle for the Chase. And also, I'm not a big fan of the gold pieces either. But this one actually looks really good. The way that it corresponds with the paint is awesome. Like the front end. We'll take the cube off so we can take a better look at it. So, anyways, this is a 1975 Chevrolet Silverado Super 30 or 30 4x4 and FLO2. I don't know what that's the numbers for the SEMA's vehicles, I guess, because the one that I have for 2024 has the same thing, but it's FLO1. So anyways, as I was saying, usually I'm not much into the color uh anodized or chrome pieces, but on this one it goes great together. As I was pointing out, the front end with the brush guard, the bumper, the grill, it just looks awesome because it all blends in with this American flag type of paint job they got going on there. Yeah, it just like fades perfectly into it. The blue interior is a little much, but it looks cool. The blue rack, um, I'm not much into these racks, these ladder racks or cargo racks, utility rack, whatever you want to call it. I'm just not into those. Actually, when I do get the other set I have coming with the yellow and white dually that has the rack on it, I'm taking it off. Um, I just don't really care for them too much. But underneath the vehicle, you could see that the chassis wasn't done in blue, but they did do all of the drive shafts, the cross member, the transfer case, and the housings in blue. That's because those pieces are plastic. These leaf springs, as I was telling you guys the other day, are metal and they're part of the chassis. That's what makes the chassis on the M2 stuff so rigid. And the axle, well, the M2 4x4s, I should say, because the axle actually slides through the leaf spring, then through the housing. So that's what gives the housing its like stability, where it won't crack or break and such. I mean, I guess it could, but it's not going to affect the axle because the axle is also supported by the metal leaf springs, which is really cool. So flipping him around, you have a blue step bumper and a blue dropped hitch, and as you can see, the blue rear end housing, pretty cool. Those big dual wheels, and this is a metal flake black, which actually looks really good on this truck. And then you have the lined up sponsor stickers on the side of the bed, which I do not care for. It reminds me of like a tuner car, how they usually have them on the door up here. On certain tuner cars, it's okay. I'm still not a big fan of it, but to put it on a truck like that, I'm not a big fan of it, but I know they have to pay respect to their sponsors of the show and stuff like that. So that's why they do it, I guess. And the SEMA logo on the back fender, that's cool to signify that it was a SEMA vehicle, but usually collectors know that. I mean, but I guess that's for novice people or people that are not into the hobby and they see it somewhere. Oh, that's a SEMA vehicle. Because now looking at the 2024 again, this is not the Chase, it's just a regular. This we did a video on. If you want to see it up close more, check, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. We did the unboxing on this one. But as you can see, it doesn't have anything gaudy on it, like any sponsor stickers, nothing that states it's a SEMA vehicle. Just a nice dropped single cab dually with this pink and lavender magenta striping going on. It really is cool because they made a step side C10 that had the same paint job. So that would look really good sitting next to this. But I told myself I'm only going to get dualies, so I got to keep it that way, or I'll get out of hand again and start buying every square body I see. So right now it's just single cab and crew cab dualies. And as you can see, it was 800 pieces regular, 400 pieces chase. I'm not sure what the production numbers were on this one. I do not have the sleeve for this one, unfortunately. But it's a nice looking truck, and I just wanted to show you guys it before it goes to its new home today. I actually kind of regret selling it in a way, but as I mentioned before, I'm trying not to collect any chase pieces unless it's some kind of like special super treasure hunt, like up in here where you see these two supers, because they're gassers, and I found them in the wild. Well, I found the Volvo in the wild. The Galaxy, or not the Galaxy, but the Comet, I got a good deal on. So it was on a bad card, so I cracked it open and threw it in the case. But yeah, that's about the only type of chase stuff that I'm collecting. Although this thing does look good. This is the best looking color chrome chase that I've seen from M2. In my opinion, anyways, because everything corresponds very, very good together. The wheels could have been black, and it would have been maybe a little better, or chrome. But the blue does not look bad, and then even if it would have been chrome, it may have been out of place. So it would have had to have been blue, or I'm not sure if this is black or like a charcoal gray. Maybe it's charcoal gray, so the wheels would have had to have been one of the two colors. But yeah, everything just corresponds very well together. So that's it, guys. We'll be back again on Monday for our Mopar Monday. Not sure what we're going to have for you, but we'll have something. So be sure to turn on your notification bells so you know when we do launch a new video, because sometimes it just randomly pop one up because we found something cool at Walmart, or an order came in earlier than expected. So anyways, thank you for your support, and we'll see you on Monday.